welcome back to London Views Live. Today we're at Vindication swim premiere in Curzon, Mayfair. So what would you say was the most challenging part of this, of doing this? Obviously the water could have been freezing, but what would you say was the hardest part for you?
I think just the logistics of filming out at sea, kind of that whole aspect of the film was a massive challenge. We had the weather to contend with, the tide, the currents, like you said, the cold. I mean, the channel is a very unpredictable place, and it needs to be treated with a lot of respect. And there were some difficult moments out there, but thankfully everything was safe, everyone was fine. We took proper precautions and everything, but it was a very, very challenging shoot, but incredibly rewarding as well. What
drew you to this script?
Elliott's writing. He's so talented. I couldn't believe he was so young, that this would be his debut feature, and that he wrote like that. I read the script and my jaw was on the floor, and he's so talented and a joy to work with, and I'm really excited to be working with this amazing cast.
So it seems like quite a complex, when it came to filming, obviously being with the English channel and everything. What would you say was the most challenging part of filming for you?
Well, we filmed in the middle of COVID, and I was confined to my hotel room for, I think it was 9 or 10 days, and that was really challenging for me. I'd never sat in a hotel room, and I had a visit from the police. They knocked on my hotel room door, and they asked me, just to check whether I was still in my room. So it was a wild time, and we shot a movie in the middle of that. And I think that the fact that we got this done is a testament to the persistence of the whole team.
What would you want the main message to be when people see this? What would you like them to take away from this film?
I think that there are real stories for today. It's the story of a woman who, in her time, suffered racial abuse, suffered personal abuse, suffered misogynistic abuse, and suffered a disbelief. And I think that there is an encouragement and a method. It's very suitable that it appears on International Women's Day, because it shows that the struggles that women made then, they may still be around now, but Mercedes Gleitz in 1927 met those struggles head on and conquered them.
I have to quickly briefly ask you about Poor Things. What an amazing film. Visually, it was incredible to watch as well. How was it like filming the film? It's done so well as well with all the awards it's won.
Well, I was very fortunate because I was taken out to Budapest for filming the scene. And so there I was with Emma Stone, who was an absolute delight from start to finish. I'd already done a scene with her in The Favourite, but working with her again on Poor Things was marvellous. And she remembered me from The Favourite, which was lovely. And there were many opportunities to have downtime with her. And so we sat off shooting the breeze about life, love and filming. And she was magic. And she was so courteous and so polite. And we just made tea for each other over 3 or 4 days that I was involved in it. And it was a marvellous project to be involved in. And I'm so delighted that it's doing so well, because it thoroughly deserves to.